Today, last time we talked about that autonomic hierarchy, that first principle in polyvagal theory. And today we're going to be talking more about neuroception and co-regulation. So just a little revisit, that autonomic hierarchy developed over time as a species, started with the dorsal vagal, which is that parasympathetic, that break. Then it was that sympathetic activation, which is mobilization. And finally, it's that ventral vagal, which is also parasympathetic as a break. So we have the gas of the sympathetic and we have the breaking of the ventral and the dorsal vagal, but they have different experiences. And that ventral vagal is that theme of safe and social. Our whole brain is more online. We have more capacity to navigate without moving into overwhelm, survival response patterning. So today we're going to talk about that principle of neuroception. So what this means is that our system has an internal watching or noticing what's happening in the environment at all time. We're not going to go deep into the neuroscience of like what is happening. I always go into that at another time, but just this sense that at all times, our system is kind of keeping an eye on our environment. And it can be our external environment, it can be our internal environment, our inner sense, and looking for these three possible qualities. So the first one is everything safe? Is it okay? And that would be more of that ventral vagal experience. So if what is being sensed into the moment in our body-brain memory system is safe, we'll have more of that access to the ventral vagal and social engagement and connection and moving around from that space. If in this inner watch that's just sensing into the environment, this unconscious sensing is sensing danger, we'll have more of that fight or flight activation response, that sympathetic arousal response. If our internal sense system or our outternal sensing system is sensing high level of threat, potential life threat, then goes into that dorsal vagal, that hard braking system of dissociation, freeze, shut down, disconnect, and collapse. And our system is always doing that. It's designed to protect us, to let us know how we need to navigate in the world, basically. And it's unconscious. So I like this story about an individual being on safari with their family. Some of you may have heard this before. It's kind of a good one, good example, enjoying the animals from the vehicle, enjoying the images of the sky and the grass experience. And as they're there enjoying it, all of a sudden, the mom will say, jumps up and shuts the door really quickly. And everybody's really surprised, like, what just happened? She has this really strong mobilization to protect response. And she didn't even know why she moved quickly. She just did. And as her system maybe was able to settle down and regulate and orient a little bit, calm from that high use of mobilization protection energy, they looked outside and they saw a predator moving in the grass. And so this is how our neuroception system is working, even outside of our conscious awareness. It's just tracking stimuli, and stimuli is sensory information. What's happening out there, sight, sound, smell, other sensory sort of feelings, and also internal stimuli too. Sometimes we have internal sensation that reminds us of another moment when things were dangerous or life-threatening. And so this is designed in a way so that we can use our protection system and we can survive and be safe.